Greetings to my V family all over the world. This is once again your gorgeous chief, Pathman Senathirajah, recording my mantra, all right, of the whole concept of prove them wrong. As you know, every once in a while I get into this crazy mode of coming up with a war cry or a mantra or philosophy which I have applied in my own life, which I hope that you guys would apply in yours. Now, over the years of making videos for the V, and I've started making videos 18 years ago, and I look back at some of my older videos and I realize one thing, how crazy our journey has been. And over the years, the videos have evolved, my messages have changed, and this time my message is one of my oldest messages, my personal mantra in life, okay, my philosophy of the 18 years I've been with Dato Vijay, and why I do what I do. Now, life itself is a mystery today. And we go to school, we learn from our teachers. When we are born, we learn from our parents. As we grow up older, we learn from our friends. We learn from society, we learn from the media, and we learn from the so-called gurus of the world, motivational seminars you attend. You go on YouTube, you try to look for content which could inspire you, all right, for that moment or for that day. Now, ever since I was born, I realized that the life journey of everyone is very different, yet very much the same. And we don't realize this. We think our problems are not other people's problems. And we think we are the only one going through tough times, while the rest of the world is having a time of their lives. And then you start to realize that your friends, your family, and everyone else have far more difficult challenges in their own personal lives. And I realized this the hard way. Just when I think I'm having a bad day, I speak to somebody who just lost a loved one or just got diagnosed with cancer. And I realized that, shit, my day is actually beautiful compared to what's happening to other people around me. But there's one consistent thing that everyone goes through in life. So let me take you back to your childhood, all right? And I'll tell you where my mantra came from. Now, my mantra is called prove them wrong. Now, I know it sounds aggressive. It sounds like you're out there in war to prove them wrong, but there's a deeper meaning to it. And this video is to communicate to you why I chose my mission statement as prove them wrong. And I'm going to tell you a journey of life. And I want you to see whether you relate to it or not. If you don't, switch off this video, go back to your sofa, hold your mother-in-law's hand and sing Kumbaya. Alright, that's a choice you have to make. But if you find any relatability to what I'm trying to explain today, then stay watching this video from the one and only Pathman Senathirajah. Alright? Now, when we were born, we have what I would say the best times of our lives when we were kids. Now, if you understand children, children live life completely differently from us. Their philosophy, their understanding, how they look at the world is completely different than how we look at the world. Children believe everything is possible. They are the true dreamers of mankind, right? They never get discouraged for longer than 2 seconds. They never allow a bad day to stop them from playing with their friends or laughing, all right, or chilling out. Children just believe the world is a beautiful place as it should be. Now, as you are a child, what happens is you start to talk. And you make the mistake every child makes of telling an adult their dreams. Now, children dream quietly in their bedroom or at night when they sleep, it's totally acceptable. But when you start sharing your dreams with the people around you, like your mom, your dad, your family, your friends, adults. So this is a child talking to an adult. This is a constant thing happening in your life with your kids. Now imagine a child walking up to you and saying, Daddy or Mommy, I want to be the president of our country when I grow up. Now, a parent's mind is so screwed up, so mashed up, all right, that they cannot comprehend the power of the dream anymore. And what will the parent tell a child who says, I want to be the next president of our country? The parent is going to say, unbelievably stupid, all right? Eat your vegetables, study hard, pass your exams, be good, don't be naughty. But they totally destroy that dream. So if you realize, from the time we started to talk about our dreams, there are millions, thousands of people consciously and subconsciously trying to destroy the fact that you are a dreamer. So I realized that growing up, that every time I spoke about what I would be when I grow up, what I would want to do, who I would grow up to be, there was a large number of people in my life that told me it's not possible, that I'm wasting my time, that don't waste your time dreaming, study hard, get a degree, get a job, go to work, come back home, 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 and die broke. That is acceptable to the world, you know. Alright? If you tell somebody on the planet, hey, listen, I want to work for 40 years and die broke, they may give you a hug and say, congratulations, you are finally normal. But if you tell them, I want to be a freaking millionaire, buy a Ferrari, fly around the world first class, do everything that they cannot do, they're going to tell you it's not possible. So from a child, you have already been attacked and constantly badgered down, beaten down, all right? Not to dream, not to believe in the impossible, not to believe that dreaming is acceptable anymore. Now, as you grow older, when you go to school and you meet your friends and you start talking about who you want to be, what you want to do, the life you want to lead, and even your friends will laugh at you. Right? And everyone around you, there has never been in your life, I don't know, but my life, a teacher that walks into class, stands in front of all the students and said, listen, one day you're going to be all of you are going to be millionaires. All right? I don't think there's ever such a teacher on the planet. All right? Unless I'm a teacher, unless you were a teacher. You understand? So I realized as I went through my childhood, as a student in school, going up to college and getting my first job, I was surrounded by people who told me that it's not possible. All right? That it's not possible. And I wanted to prove them wrong. All right? Society doesn't want me to be successful. Society doesn't want you to be successful. And I wanted to prove them wrong. And I constantly was driven by this mission, by this mantra, that I got to prove them wrong, prove them wrong, prove them wrong, prove them wrong. And that is what has driven me all this time. All right? And guys, now you belong to an industry. You belong to an industry called network marketing. Network marketing is a bad word, even worse than the 4-letter word, if you know what I mean. All right? It has now been dragged through the mud, through the shit, and it's so tarnished today that network marketing is even worse than life itself. So now if you sign up in a network marketing company, all right, and you tell your family, your closest family, your brother, your sister, family guys, people who are supposed to support you, hold your hand during tough times, all right, and inspire you to greatness and help you fly towards your dreams. If you go home and tell your family that today I am a networker in a network marketing company, it is equivalent to you have committed murder and went to jail. That's the look we will get from our parents, from our brothers, sisters, best friends, you know. It is shocking that an industry as beautiful as network marketing can create such a negative reaction, all right, from the people closest and most meaningful to you. But guys, this is the reality. This is the reality. I believe Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Dato Sri Vijay, Japadas, Bismarck, Bill Gates, Mahatma Gandhi, Martin Luther King, all right, Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, also when shared their dream with society, people laughed at them. All right? And they were not in network marketing. All right? They were trying to free people from slavery, make a difference, create digital technology that's going to change the world. And you are here humbly, quietly, just going for your dreams through a proven industry called network marketing. Now today I don't stand here just as a networker. I'm an ambassador of the industry. I made it, guys. 18 years of building one of the biggest, most powerful network marketing companies in the world. Organization that has spread to 192 countries. All right? An organization that has evolved and grown today to reach Africa, Middle East, Central Asia, Russia, Asia, Europe, South America, the United States, Canada, Iceland. All right, we are there. And guys, it is a beautiful industry. But people around us will never see it that way. All right? And I believe what I do today, the success I want to achieve today, is no longer about the money. It's no longer about the dreams. The dreams are important. The Ferraris, all right, flying first class, buying your dream house. It's not a crime to dream. I am a dreamer and I'm proud of it. And I'm not going to allow the rest of the world, even my closest family members, all right, or friends, to steal my dreams away from me. And what I do today, the achievements that I want to achieve in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years, is no longer about financial wealth, because I'm already there. But it's about proving them wrong. That my mantra today, my war cry of prove them wrong, is to stand up for something that is right. Maybe we are not freeing people from slavery. Maybe we're not creating a revolution to kick out a dictator. All right? But I think networkers are doing something great. That we are giving people a chance to dream again. That we are allowing the common man, the common woman, with the uncommon dream, all right, a chance to achieve that greatness they've always wanted since they were kids. Because if you look at the images of children today, they represent pure happiness. All right? And they lose that happiness. Like I always quote an anonymous poet who wrote a quote. All right? The greatest of kings never allows the child within to die. Because children can achieve the impossible. Children can fantasize and dream things and actually believe in it. So today, your journey in network marketing, whatever challenges you're facing, no matter how many people laugh at you, no matter even your own mom and dad who brought you into this world and held your hand as a child, if they don't support you, and if they criticize and laugh at you, it is our duty to achieve greatness and success to prove them wrong. Because your success and your journey to prove them wrong will become an inspiration for millions of people who are about to give up. So if you're watching this video right now and you are at the edge, about to give up, about to quit, about to switch off, let me, a fellow networker, a fellow warrior, all right, by your side, tell you don't do it. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't switch off. Keep going. Achieve success and then prove them wrong. Because our world, all right, planet Earth, right behind me, all right, I'm standing in front of planet Earth, guys. The world is going down to the depths of depression, economic meltdown, fraud, all right? Countries are at war every single day. People are killing women and children under the pretext of economic wealth, all right? And today in modern society, there are still people who criticize what we do as networkers. Even though they are morons, I have made it my purpose in life to prove them wrong. I have a list, guys. I have a list of maybe 1,000 people, 1,500 people, all right, who laughed at me the very day I joined this industry, who laughed at me the very day I decided to leave traditional job, forget my education, and embark on this uncertain journey called network marketing, this uncertain journey called entrepreneurship, this uncertain journey that requires me to carry a paper and a pen, walk up to a stranger and say, "Excuse me, sir, can I have 20 minutes of your time? I want to share a great opportunity with you." And then after spending 20 minutes, the guy or girl says no. Prove them wrong. So my message to all of you around the world is that you have embarked on a journey. You have embarked on a journey in an industry which I believe will grow to take over the world. An industry that has brought different races, different religions onto a common platform, standing there hand in hand. I believe that network marketing is the true United Nations of the world, but we are effective. All right? I believe that network marketing is the only platform left in the world that will allow a nobody to become a somebody. Now, I made this statement so many times in 18 years, that I'm a nobody who have become a somebody. Now, maybe a lot of people do not understand the significance of this statement. But let me tell you why this statement is so important. Because I believe today that 99.99% of the world population wake up every morning and believe that they are nobody. Believe that they are irrelevant in what's happening around us. That 99.99% of the world population wake up in the morning and pray that there's no traffic jam today. That 99.99% of the world wake up today morning and pray their boss is in a good mood. And today, with the way the world is, at least 50% of the population wakes up every morning, goes to work and prays they don't get fired today. Now, where are these people going to go? There's only one place, and it's an industry called network marketing. Now, regardless what the opinions are there about this industry, there are equal amount of opinions about the banking industry, about the insurance industry, about governments, about airlines, all right, about the internet, about everything. But people have proved them wrong. The Mark Zuckerbergs of the world, all right, the Steve Jobs, they are not only multi-millionaires who became corporate giants. You don't understand. They proved the world wrong. And they inspired millions to follow in their footsteps. That's the reason why we live in a technological age. We don't live in a technological age because of the creation of technology, but because there were enough people who had the dream and never gave up on it. And the same way in the industry of network marketing today, it's going to grow. It's going to grow bigger, stronger, louder, guys. It is inevitable. It's unavoidable. Network marketing is either going to hit you on your face really hard in the next 3, 5, 6, 7, 10 years, and you realize what a moron you are for not taking it seriously when you had a chance. Because we, the true networkers of the world, we, the believers, we, the dreamers, are going to prove the world wrong. That every single day I wake up in the morning, I make a phone call, I make a video, I do a presentation, I talk about the company. Every single time I open my mouth and speak about this industry and achieve success in this industry, the underlying message, the deeper message, the profound message is that every time you achieve any form of success, you will prove two people wrong. You achieve greater success, you will prove 100 people wrong. When you achieve tremendous success and achieve financial freedom, you will prove 2,000 people wrong. So this is not about retailing a product. This is not about compensation plans. This is not about where the company is registered or who endorses this company or who is the brand ambassador. All these are corporate niceties. All these are necessities for the industry to keep rolling. But this is bigger than that. We are a revolution. We are going to prove them wrong. Every time somebody maxes out, every time somebody buys a Ferrari, flies first class, stays in one of the best hotels in the world, send your parents for a first class trip around the world, great. But you know what's deeper? You prove thousands of people wrong. Now these people we prove wrong, we are not doing that because we are bad people, not because we are malicious. Alright? We are proving them wrong to create belief. Because if you don't succeed, then they become right and you become wrong. So the responsibility and accountability on our shoulders to succeed is greater than the money. It's greater than the lifestyle. It's about getting the non-believers to switch. And you only can do that when you prove them wrong. You can sing from the highest mountain. You can carry the whiteboard to somebody's house and do whatever you want to do. And when they say this doesn't work, and they say no to your proposition, if they say no to our complan, our products, the concept of becoming a dreamer again, don't panic. Don't get depressed. Get motivated. Get inspired, man. Right? I have images in my head of hundreds of people, thousands of people around the world who I want to prove wrong so they believe again. So today I'm standing here after 18 years. After 18 years of becoming a success story in the industry of network marketing. Alright? And I've proven thousands of people wrong. And when they are proven wrong, two things can happen. They will believe and join us, or they'll walk away and wait for the industry of network marketing to come hit them on the face to a point where they can never avoid it, and they have to partake, they have to participate. So today as a networker, I'm standing here not represent a company, a product, or a concept. I'm here representing the industry. My name is Pathman Senathirajah, and I'm here to prove them wrong. Hey Joe, long time no see. What are all these boxes doing here?
Oh, hello, Mr. Pathman. It's actually your latest DVD, and I'm sharing them with my network. I'm so excited. I'm shipping these out to Africa. I got some for Asia. I got Australia over here. Look at all these for going to America.
Unbelievable, Joe. I'm so happy to find out that you're distributing our training material all over the world. I need more people like you out there in our network. And if you keep up this good work, I'm very sure that next year V Studios are going to create so much more. Hello? Mods? Yeah, I'm coming. I'm just around the corner. 15 minutes, I'll be there. Same place. See you there. Bye. Where did I put it? Where is it? Ah, here it is. Well, guys, I've got some great news and some bad news. I just met an IR called Joe, and I just found out that the past 1 year we have distributed over 5 million of my DVDs all over the world. The bad news is V Studios is shutting down tomorrow. Remember, guys, duplicate good deeds, not DVDs. Buy original. Guys, it's me again, your gorgeous chief. If you are watching this video, most probably you just watched part 1 of the whole CD, which is Prove Them Wrong, where I spoke about belonging to this industry and why succeeding in this industry has more fundamental purpose than just financial freedom. That we are here to show the world that this industry called network marketing is the future of the philosophy of entrepreneurship, is the future to get people to get out of their comfort zone and basically make money, live their life to their fullest and dream again. But this part of the video is called the pitch. Alright, now we are all selling. Every single moment since you were born till you grow up and become old, you are selling, you're selling, you're selling. On a daily basis, you use whatever method, whatever information you have, whatever style, whatever technique they would say, to sell somebody. Either you're selling a product, a concept, your theory, trying to convince them to believe in you, whether it's in love, marriage, family, office, business. We are constantly selling. And when you talk about selling, you talk about the sales pitch. The sales pitch is what you say, how you say it, with the ultimate goal of closing the deal. Alright? Now, for example, when you fall in love with a girl and you want to convince her to be your wife, you're actually doing a sales pitch. You are convincing her that you are the right guy and she should make that decision to spend the rest of her life with you, relying on you, depending on you, that you're going to provide her, the life she dreams about. Okay? But today, in the future, not the future, today, vice versa. Girls, you're also doing your sales pitch. Alright? Especially when you meet a guy like me, you understand? But the point is, every aspect of our life, we are selling and we're doing the pitch. Alright? You're pitching to close the deal. Now, in network marketing, when you approach somebody, whether the person is in your hot zone, your warm zone, or your cold zone. Now, what is a hot zone? We always speak about this, but people don't seem to understand. Hot zone are people, family, people closest to you, best friends, people who already know who you are, that their relationship with you is already the foundation of the sales pitch. That when you are talking to your hot zone about our opportunity, you can give very little information. However, when you move to the warm zone and you move eventually to the cold zone, the information required is far higher. Why? Because there's no foundation of relationship, of trespass, of trust. So when somebody doesn't trust you, your pitch has to be far more informative, to be able to close the deal. Now, over the years, 18 years of building this business, building a global organization with over 12 million people, I have shared in trainings, in videos, multiple styles of pitching, multiple styles of your sales technique or your technique of convincing the person to come join you, convincing the person to buy a specific product, convincing the person to take that step to become an entrepreneur in the industry of network marketing, the fastest growing, most unbelievable rock and roll, change lives, financial freedom industry. Now, with that whole attractiveness of the industry, there comes a problem or a challenge. As attractive as you can make the industry sound, that person which we call the prospect also has heard a lot of negative things about the industry. Because every great industry in the world, whether it's automotive, digital, technology, banking, insurance, every industry has the good side and the bad side. Because there are morons out there whose sole purpose in their empty lives is to throw mud and throw stones at anything that looks good, which they are not involved in. Now, we cannot blame those morons because we equally do this in our lives. Alright? You criticize and comment on everything in your daily basis. Alright? In your daily movement of your life. So think about it. When you tell people, this is an industry called network marketing. In 2, 3, 5 years, you can create an income base that will allow you to live like a king and queen. Alright? You can buy Ferraris, fly around the world first class and live the life others only dream about. Now imagine how it sounds to a moron who's riding a bicycle, who's paying bills every day, who hasn't even seen a Ferrari or doesn't know what first class even is. He thinks you're watching a movie. You understand? Now to a moron like that, it's absolute disbelief. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. Because you sound too good to be true. You understand? So when you do your sales pitch, you are challenging a mindset. You are challenging a mindset of the person there, sitting in front of you, your prospect. Cold prospects don't trust you at all. They will think you are there to take their money and run away and scam them. Warm prospect trusts you, alright, a little bit more than the cold, but they are not convinced unless you convince them. Hot zone prospects, family, friends, people close to you will say, yes, I trust you, I will give you whatever you want, but they may end up not doing anything because you don't know how to do an effective follow-through. So first let's go back to the pitch. So this is hot, warm, cold. So remember, the pitch from here to cold is very different. The information required from hot to warm to cold is very different in quantity. Hot, less quantity. Warm, a bit more quantity. Cold, a lot of information. Why? Because what happens, you do not want to misrepresent what you're saying. Now what is this word misrepresentation? Sounds so legalistic, sounds like a lawyer talking. No, it's a simple word. Don't bullshit people to convince them to join you. Because what happens? Number one, they get pissed off when they find out you bullshitted them. Number two, alright, they end up doing nothing and become a liability in your organization and switch off in 48 hours. I've seen this happen for years. I've seen this happen in every country. Now I know what you're thinking, but chief, I want to achieve my dream. You told me do whatever it takes to achieve my dream. I agree. I'm not changing my philosophy. I will do whatever it takes to close somebody. I will dance on the table, sing the national anthem, take off my shirt. Okay, maybe not take off your shirt. I would, because, you know, look at me. Alright? If I take off my shirt, everyone signs up. Alright? But the fact of the matter is, use your common sense. Huh? Now, the funny thing is, common sense is not so common nowadays, as proven by the morons around the world. Okay? So use your common sense. Now when you talk to your brother, this is your brother. Your brother grew up with you, knows all your dirty secrets. Alright? Trusts you completely, share underwear. Alright? And then you tell him, I'm in network marketing, great business, great company, great products. Trust me, we're going to be rich together one day. Shut up and sign up. Guess who said that? Yours truly. That's how I got two of my beautiful moron brothers to sign up. They said, okay, we're with you, bro. Alright? But then I did a follow-through. Alright? The next day after they signed up, I gave them the 8 basic building blocks. I gave them information. I told them everything. I just don't sign them up and leave them alone. Big mistake. Why? Because even your own brother one day will turn around and complain about you. This happens every day in society. Alright? Most of you don't even talk to your brothers and sisters as much as you should. Now when it comes to the warm prospect, you need to approach them far more professionally, with far more information, with a proper presentation, with proper information about the company, the products and everything else. Now you're going to say, but yes, but Google, alright, has so much negative things. When I give them so much information, they go and Google everything else and come back the next day and say, this doesn't work, it's a scam, I don't want to sign up. Hey, welcome to life. Welcome to life. Now I give you a real life example. Toyota, Volkswagen, Porsche, Mercedes, they all have faced crisis in their whole automotive history. Right? They have what they call callbacks. Right? That means the brake doesn't work, the clutch doesn't work. All right? Some wire gets disconnected and everyone in the car turns into aliens. I don't know, whatever that happens. All right? They call back 200,000 cars. Does it mean you stop buying Volkswagen next year? All right? There are complaints about Apple phones. There are complaints about Samsung phones. There are complaints about everything in our life, airlines, food, restaurants. But the truth is far more powerful. Now what happens if you are in a location geographically where there is a lot of challenges about network marketing, all right, or the company, then you need to stand there and sharpen your pitch. It makes you better. I love doing a presentation to somebody who hates the industry, who hates everything about the industry. I love standing there and doing the pitch because it makes me better. Now, ultimately, not everyone is going to say yes. You know that and I know that. All right? But today, people are not stupid anymore. Google equally gives good information. All right? And when you are partners with Manchester City, all right? When you have Martina Hingis as your brand ambassador, all right? When our visionary Dato Sri Vijay speaks at the World Economic Forum Davos, what is there to worry about? Now, if the guy is going to say no, you can do whatever it takes. The guy is still going to say no. So it's fundamentally important that you realize that your pitch has to be, firstly, always based on the truth. This is a fundamental philosophy I learned from our founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japaras Bisma. It must always be based on the truth. If you need to lie to sign up somebody, then you're no longer a networker. Then you're no longer here to prove them wrong. That you are not a true ambassador of the industry. All right? So if you take this industry called network marketing and you change it and call it investment banking, all right? Put money, don't do anything and make money, and the morons actually sign up based on what your pitch was, it will backfire on you big time. Trust me, I've seen this for many years in my experience. So until today I do presentation, my pitch changes every year, all right, based on the people I'm talking to. If I'm talking to professionals, lawyers, doctors, engineers, all right, okay, when I'm talking to professionals, bankers, accountants, whatever, then my pitch is slightly different. Then when I talk to my loving neighbor auntie, so sweet, all right, I'm sitting on the dining table eating a cookie and doing presentation, I will pitch it differently. Then when I meet a group of amazing students who don't want to graduate and get a job, but they want to graduate and conquer the world, all right, then my pitch is different. So there's no one method. A lot of people ask me, Chief, show me one way to pitch. Cannot lah. In 18 years, I've pitched our business 10 million different ways. All right? But I've always based it on the truth. I don't need to misrepresent. I don't need to lie. I don't need to use the word investment. I don't need to throw big words to convince somebody. Now, people who have to lie and misrepresent to sign up somebody, that means you're not confident, firstly, about the industry. Secondly, you're not confident about yourself. Thirdly, you're not driven by your dream. Right? And you're not here to prove them wrong. You're driven by something else, something negative. And that shouldn't be the case. So the whole concept of prove them wrong, all right, is for us to build a successful, sustainable organization. An organization that grows on professionalism and pitch the truth. All right? Now, yes, there's a lot of negative news on this side, a lot of positive news on this side. Now, it's how you convey the news. All right? The same way in our personal lives. You got 10 relatives who think you are a gem. And they love you. You're their favorite nephew, niece, everyone loves you, you're such a cool guy, great guy, blah. And equally you got 10 relatives who think you're good for nothing, moron who doesn't even deserve to live. That's the Google search lah. Our relative Google search is same like the Google search on the internet. Alright, so you're used to this. Everywhere you walk, there's good news about you, bad news about you. Restaurant, good review, bad review. Alright, movies. I wanted to watch a movie the other day. I had 4 morons standing in front of me. Each moron had a different opinion of the movie. Don't waste your time, Chief. It's stupid movie. Chief, fantastic movie, you got to watch. Other guy said, I don't know, Chief. I think you better stay at home. The other guy said, Chief, don't watch this movie, watch another movie. Welcome to life. Now you're dealing with prospects. Now your hot zone is your greatest asset. Why? They know you. They trust you. In most cases. Sometimes your hot zone, that's your family. Alright? Mom, dad, brother, sister, best friend, cousin. They are the most useless prospects on the planet. Alright? Half my cousins didn't trust me. That's not the industry's fault. It's not about network marketing. It's me. Alright? I think I took some sweets from them as a child and never paid them. Or stole their rubber band. I don't know what games you guys play when you were kids. Alright? But the trust factor has nothing to do with industry. So sometimes even your hot zone, you don't get the results you desire. But you will have 4, 5 people in your hot zone. Your warm zone is highly effective. Because your warm zone, your pitch decides how you pitch it. Professionally, based on the truth, foundation, then you put icing lah. Right? Create whatever nice story behind this whole industry and what we do, our products, our company, everything. And overload them with positive news. Alright? If you give them 10 positive news, they will find 3. When you do the follow through, they're going to come back and say, hey, I heard this about. Don't brush it off. Answer. Alright? Don't brush it off and say, hey, no, this company is good. Trust me. It's warm zone. They may not trust you. Now when you go to cold zone, alright, I believe the cold zone is an exciting zone. I have always believed when I pitch in the cold zone, I love it. Because you never know who you're going to sign up. You never know whether you're going to sign up the next max out king or queen. You never know whether you're going to sign up the next V partner. Or you may even sign up somebody like Dato Vijay in Japadas Bismarck. Unbelievable potential. Alright, but sometimes the cold zone is like putting a chip in the casino on the roulette wheel, you know. You never know where the ball is going to drop. But I love the cold zone. I can spend hours just talking to people in my cold zone because as you grow after 18 years, you realize your cold zone is a powerful database. And these people may not all think network marketing or the industry is bad. They could believe in it. They could love it. However, the mistake a lot of people make is that you think your hot zone, after you do presentation to everyone, it's finished. No, because you're not living under your bed. You're not locking yourself in the room. Because you don't realize as you journey through life, more people come into your hot zone. You make new friends. Alright? You make best friends. Okay? Now don't tell me, Chief, I'm only networking, I got no normal friends. That's another bull sugar statement. I got normal friends, you can have normal friends. And they are all now potentially new hot zone people who you can do the pitch. Alright? Cold zone is technically right now your cold zone is about 7 billion people on the freaking planet. Anyone and everyone. Warm zone keeps growing because you cut your hair in a new place. Alright? You buy something from a salesman because you're making money from network marketing. You get on a flight, constantly meeting the same pilot, the same stewardess or steward. Your warm zone constantly grows, guys. Alright? But your pitch may change. But what I'm trying to tell you in this video, and I want you to listen very carefully, there's a thin line between selling and misrepresenting. Don't cross that line. Because when you cross that line, no problem. You can get a lot of sign-ups, but it's not sustainable. So if you are here to prove them wrong and be a giant in the industry of network marketing for the next 10, 15, 20 years. Don't think short term, think long term. You want to build your organization that will feed your great-grandchildren very expensive food. Alright guys? So it's very important that the foundation is professionalism and the truth. That we don't misrepresent and we never lie. Don't make network marketing look like something else, because it's not. It's a great industry. We will build this business for another 100 years. We will prove the world wrong. Those who don't believe in us will walk away, get hit on the face with this industry, and those who join us will be financially free, all right, if they do what they're supposed to do. So the pitch, foundation, professionalism, truth, all right, and the pitch changes from hot, warm, cold. Information increases as you go to cold, all right, and technique and skill is different for every zone. Now, can you be born as a networker? Yes and no. Because you've been networking since you were born. You've been selling since you were born. Is there a skill you must learn when you become part of network marketing? Yes. But it's not like going to a university, reading 100 books and acquiring the skill. The skill in network marketing is gained from listening to your uplines, coming for VCon, watching videos of a gorgeous Malaysian guy teaching you how, all right, to build your network, but also from your own experience. If you ask me how I became who I am today, all right, it's a theory of simple evolution of experience. After building this business for 18 years, your confidence goes up, your success goes up. You just become a lean, mean network marketing machine. But coming back again, I cannot remind you enough. Professionalism and truth. No need to lie. No need to misrepresent. Because we belong to an industry which is going to conquer the world. We belong to an industry which is going to prove them wrong. So don't make our industry look bad. Because you're not only hurting yourself, but you're hurting a lot of innocent people around the world. We want to protect this industry, elevate this industry, that presidents of countries will become our downlines. All right? That's my mission. That's our vision. And I'm telling you guys, all right, pitch the business, be a salesman, do whatever it takes. Don't cross that line. All right? Ultimately, you're here for financial freedom, not temporary financial satisfaction. Freedom means for life. So guys, remember, pitch, pitch, pitch. Professionalism, truth. Defend the company, defend the industry, but never lower yourself to a level where somebody will call you a con man, a liar, a scamster. Because we are network marketing professionals and we should be proud of our industry and what we do. Because in the next 10 years, every freaking moron on the planet must belong to our industry.